Hi, I'm LP Master 6 and welcome back to the SNES Classic Game Select screen. Last time we were on this baby on my channel, which you may or may not have seen, we were doing The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. And now we're going to move over one and do Super Mario Kart. Released in 1992 for the SNES by Nintendo, the first game in the Mario Kart series. The first mascot racer, the evolution of the racing game. Look at that little thing Bowser just did down there. Oh my god, this is a good one. I've been excited for this one. Now you guys know my history with its sort of precursors, like the F1 race series and F-Zero, which came from that. This is basically a casual F-Zero. It was designed to be a more casual F-Zero that incorporated multiplayer. But I am playing the single player right now. There will be multiplayer bonus videos later because they really wanted to hammer it in that, like, the testers weren't allowed to play together. Nobody was allowed to play with each other because they wanted to make sure that the single player was good first on its own, which is pretty neat because I was a rather lonely kid when I first played this game in 2011-ish. That's what it is for most games. Could have been early 2012, late 2010, I don't know. I got it as oh, I forgot. No, we need to go back. Go back. You guys saw a spoiler there. I'm going to have to cut that out. Alright, now we're going to actually pull off a trick called Erase Save Data. We're going to press Larry here. Ugh. No, hold on. I got this. I have not done this before. Oh god. Oh, this better be a real trick. Oh my god, it is. I've never seen this before. Is it erased? Did we do it? Oh my god, I just erased all my save data. It's that easy? That's the first time one of those sorts of codes is in this game. And our playable options are Mario and Luigi. They basically come in pairs here. Each column is a pair with identical stats. The only difference is who the rivals will be. And I will be playing as each character, so why not start out with the best character, in my opinion. And on the easiest difficulty on the first cup. Now, doing a lengthy racing game like this where I'm doing all the difficulties, or at least all of the required ones that give you some sort of gain. Yeah, this is mostly going to be a hanging out let's play after I finish talking about the game, because there's only so much you can say about doing the same tracks at least 2 3/4 times each. And yeah, I'm going to try not to view this as a precursor to the rest of the Mario Kart series, even though that's how I essentially view it, because it is the most different game in the series. I guess I can talk about gameplay mechanics. It's a racing game. You pick up coins to increase your speed with a maximum of 10. Anytime somebody bumps into you or you like fall off the track into water or something, Lakitu, who owns the tracks, by the way, so he owns all of these tracks, even though this is called Mario Circuit 1. And there will be more ridiculous examples later. Oh yeah, you lose coins for pretty much everything, which is why you can hold well over the maximum amount. And 50cc is really easy, so I'm basically just going to be talking to you guys for a while with you watching me breeze by on screen. Oh. I had a lot to talk about, and there's just too much. There's too much going through my head. Alright, where do we start off? I talked about pretty much the development. They tried bringing in actual go-kart physics. They all went go-karting, and they realized, well, that would suck. That'd be boring. Originally, this wasn't going to be a Mario game at all. It was just going to be a new IP, but they wanted to test the how it would look when another racer drove past, because, you know, the SNES and Mode 7 graphics are still pretty new, so they had Mario race past the player in the test, and they were like, oh yes, that looks good, we go with the Mario. What else to talk about? The music, oh, excellent sound design and soundtrack. It is beautiful. I can't remember her name. I always want to say Yoshio Sakamoto, but I know for a fact that is not it, because that is a different person and a male. Yeah, this was It always shocks me. I clicked on her page on Mario Wiki or Wikipedia or something, and it had this, like, I'm assuming, picture from the 90s, because she looked really young, and it was weird to see, like, you know, the company is mostly old Japanese men, how we see it now, and to see a really young Japanese woman in that picture, like, working on this game. I mean, I'm glad that there's no, like, sexism problems at Nintendo. At least there don't appear to be, because this is like the second or third female composer we have dealt with on this channel. In case you've never seen me before, I'm LP Master 6, and I am doing all of the important series in every game in their series with regards to the original Super Smash Bros. So far that includes the Mario series, the Donkey Kong series, the Legend of Zelda series, the Metroid series, the Yoshi series, the Kirby series, the Earthbound series, and the F-Zero series. Even though I consider Donkey Kong and Yoshi to both be Mario series, because they're sort of spin-offs, even though Donkey Kong's not really a spin-off. But look at this, Donkey Kong Jr.'s in here. So they all made up. Bowser, Donkey Kong Jr., Mario, they're all good pals. Just kidding. This game is ambiguously canon. It is referenced in a much later RPG game, but that's ambiguously canon. But since it doesn't technically conflict with canon, I'm going to say it's canon. Bowser can set aside his differences. When asked about this, Shigeru Miyamoto was like, I see them as a cast of characters. They fulfill whatever role they are given. So basically, they want them to race together, they race together. He wants them to party together, they party together. They fight, they fight. But, you know, it's not that out of place that Bowser would be go-karting. They've teamed up before in other games. And my roommate Galen, who will be appearing in the multiplayer at the end of the playthrough, I was like, yeah, what's the evidence that those games are canon? I mean, technically, like, there's at least one Super Mario game, mainline game, that is not canon, the Lost Levels. But you can consider Galaxy 2 not canon? I don't know. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We're in 1992. Yeah, I first got this game as a Club Nintendo reward. The only other Club Nintendo reward I ever got myself during its tenure is a Wii Remote holder that I am looking at right now instead of looking at the screen. I have two Wii Remote holders. Oh yeah! Somebody, I think my mom, could have been my fiance's mom, got me a second one. Man, my parents are so sweet to me, and my in-laws. I love everybody. Oh, okay, so the Ghost Valley courses, which is what we're on. Also, this is another one of those games, just like Mario Paint and the shitty Mario games like Mario's Missing, etc. And all of the games in this time, like, borrow everything from Super Mario World. I mean, this one doesn't really borrow assets, but it borrows the environment, the kind of, like, whimsical nature. And this song coming up, I didn't realize until I read it on Mario Wiki, of course, that this is a remix of the final boss fight from Mario World. I mean, I knew it was familiar, I knew it was a Mario song, but I just didn't expect it. But, yeah, so if you get tired of this, there's not really a reason for me to be playing on 50cc, except for the game to acknowledge that I beat it on 50cc, and you know, I thought, why not? The more I play this game for this channel, that's the more fun I have, and then before I have to go back to some stupid game like Mario's Time Machine, which I think is coming up soon, but it's not next, so don't worry. I'm not telling you what's next yet. Okay. You know, I did a practice taking, I was like, okay, we can talk about this, we can talk about this. We got beta elements. There's nothing interesting at all. Not a bit. Zip. Nada. I mean, there's a prototype somebody found, and like one of the tracks is different. And like he didn't upload the prototype anywhere. Just a kind of a medium quality video on a bit of it. Like, why? Why, if you have something like that, like, yeah, I get the greed in selling it, which is what, you know, somebody did to get it to the guy it's at now. But if you're going to keep it, just why not share it? It doesn't make it less valuable. Well, I guess, sorta? Because it's elusive and you have it and people are dying to have it more than if, you know, it was available online. Just like the freaking 1991 and 1992 Nintendo Campus Challenge cartridges. Jeez, don't get me started on that again, I swear to God. But I don't understand. I don't understand why people do this. Oh well. I mean, it's just Super Mario. Oh no. No, no, no. No. Oh my god, if somebody oh. You see, if you look down there, you'll notice nobody is even close to passing me. Yeah, it's weird to me to think that this game is 2D. It's like a 2D overhead game just played from different angles. Because the way the tiles work in the game is really weird. It's like you're just viewing the map. I don't know. It's really cool for its time. I think it looks good. I mean, some of the characters look weird in their portraits and stuff. Welcome to Mario Circuit 2! Yes, not to compare it too much to later games, because that's not what I like to do. I like to showcase games in their own right, or as sequels, because, you know, they were already out by then. But just like Earthbound Beginnings, I don't want to like compare it to Earthbound the whole time. I don't want to compare this to Mario Kart 8 the whole time, for instance. Because this is a nice, much different game. They didn't quite get drifting in this game right. Or at least I can't get it right. It's not nearly as satisfying. There's no boost. There is the rocket start. If you start accelerating during the beep 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 that Lakitu does, the what is it called, the countdown, I guess. I think there's a more technical racing term for it. You'll rocket start. You'll fly ahead without having to accelerate. But I've never gotten that timing once. I have 100% of this game, like all difficulties. You don't get anything from the final difficulty, which we haven't unlocked yet. But 150cc is in this game. But I did do it, but with restore points on the Switch. Because yes, it is out for the Switch now on the SNES Online. And I was just playing some of that not too long ago. Some Kirby Superstar, having a good old time. And then some Star Fox 2. God, I love the SNES. One of my top 3 favorite systems, no particular order. So what's been going on with you guys? I feel like we're not to that point yet. I feel like I still have more relevant things to say before I talk about whatever junk I want to talk about. Oh, the results screen is different per character. The theme, this do 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 do. Yeah, that's just Mario's theme right there. Everybody's got their own theme, and I did a perfect run. 9 times 5, 45. You see, it's point-based, and I didn't explain the rival system either, but I guess I'll let you watch and enjoy Mario standing next to an alcoholic beverage. Ooh, dang. See, okay, the rival system works like this. You see Donkey Kong Jr. in second place. He will most likely always be second place if you're playing as Mario, and Peach third place. Because there are different speeds that your rivals will go, the computer players. And unless you screw up the order by the, like right at the end of the race where they don't recover their spot, then it'll change them around. But other than that, you'll always have the same enemies. And the AI in this game, as we will get to shortly, I'm sure, not in 50cc, but oh my god, this game is the biggest example of AI cheating ever. And I get it, they hadn't perfected AI yet. Except in golf. I don't understand. Why was golf so ahead of its time? Like the Family Computer Golf Japan course, 1987. Perfect golfing AI from what I experienced. Like, I mean, sure, it's probably got some stupid moments, but... And there's lots of shortcuts in this game while I'm thinking about it. especially in the Ghost Valley courses. That was another thing I was going to talk about when I was getting... I'm sure I started a sentence and I was like, Ghost Valley, and then I started talking about how everything is borrowed from Super Mario World. But also, the AI can use items you can't, unlimited items whenever they want, which is fine so far. Oh, they're throwing poison mushrooms and bananas. If you touch a poison mushroom, you get small. Oh, perfect timing. Yeah, but see, Luigi, if you'll notice, has Mario good and close up as a rival. Like, what? Maybe not. Wait, what? I don't know. In 50cc, you lap everybody so many times that you can't really tell. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. See, I decided to sit on a couch and make my back uncomfortable. I gotta go save up to see that chiropractor. I think I talked about how I went to see a back doctor in one of my videos and went to physical therapy. I stopped going because my insurance is going to run out before it does any good to me. They told me, oh, before you start feeling better, it could be years. Like, okay, thanks. Turns out I just went to the shittier of the 2 physical therapy places in my town. That's what people tell me. I don't know that for sure. So, you know, if you Dynamix physical therapists are watching, I think you did an okay job. It's just I don't have the money. It's a $25 copay every visit. So I'm basically throwing away money because I won't feel better, because my insurance runs out when I graduate college in May. And right now I'm on Christmas break. I got the Christmas tree lit up right next to me. We just finished watching A Christmas Story. Oh, God, I'm so sick of college, and I'm so glad to be done with it for now. 1 semester left, just a few months, and I'm done. And I get to go to Pizza Hut full time, and I'm so oddly excited about that. I started writing music again. For all you, like, if you saw my Mario Paint, I told you about how I was an aspiring musician for a long time, but college and work destroyed that. And Mario Paint really enabled me to let my creative juices flow. So I hope you guys enjoy watching my juices flow. But I was writing a song for 4 hours. I only got 3 lines. It was a rap song that I started working on in 2015. 4 years in the making, and I've made little progress. But hey, you know, every little thing counts. And I was getting bored with just doing, you know, Nintendo games. I like to have a secondary activity like college work, as much as I hate that. So I got an early Christmas present from my fiance, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the book. I didn't realize it was just the textbook from the Harry Potter series, you know, but that makes it more interesting. I thought it was going to be a novel like in the fashion of the movie, but I'm kind of more pleased this way. This is a more unique experience. It's such a positive day all around. Unlike this morning. Oh, donut planes. Okay. Monty moles. You see them popping out of the ground. If you get one attached to you, you have to hop, as I will demonstrate. Press R to hop to get them off of you. And it's really annoying. But we have not gotten to the annoying parts yet. I need to be announcing the track names, so I'm not going to remember to do that. You got a few different types. There is normally more than one. There's only one track type, of which there's not more than one in the game. But you got Donut Plains, Mario Circuit, Choco Island, Chocolate Island, something like that. I don't know. The one we were on at the beginning of this track with all the mud, which I think is a really I think these are really creative uses of the Super Mario World environment. And I can see why a lot of people, like critics who played this like first, like this one the best. And I can see that. I don't agree. I love the new Mario Karts. This is my second least favorite. And that's only because Mario Kart 64 is completely outshined these days, so it's nothing against Mario Kart 64. Like, if I had played, like, if only Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64 existed, then Mario Kart 64 would be my favorite of the two, easily. But, you know, it's kind of like A Link to the Past and The Sims 4. Oh, wait, no, those are different. I'm sorry. Those are different categories. That's not what I meant. A Link to the Past and New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Like, they would be higher up on a ranking. Here we go. Yeah, that's it. That's all it takes. Sometimes it's a lot worse. But, oh, yeah, all the characters have identical stats in pairs. You got Mario and Luigi, Peach and Yoshi, Donkey Kong Jr. and Bowser, and Koopa and Toad. Mario and Luigi are kind of run-of-the-mill and average in handling and speed and acceleration and all that. Peach and Yoshi are slightly different, and I honestly can't tell you how, but I think they're worse. And you got Bowser and Donkey Kong Jr. Oh, also, there's weight classes. So if you run into somebody that's heavier than you are, you get bumped. Like, if you run into Bowser or Donkey Kong Jr., well, you're kind of screwed. Or, like, if they come up from you and bump you into the lava or something, it sucks. If you hold down the accelerator for too long, you will burn out at the beginning, and you'll get a late start. If you turn too hard, like for too long, you will spin out. Everything makes you spin out in this game, and yes, those are thwomps right there. They look a little crude compared to their Mario World sprites, but you know what? So is everything else in this game. But the visual presentation is interesting. You saw the title screen. Like, it's cutesy in a different way. And I mean, yeah, I can see why people would think it's ugly, but hey. I explained the coins, right? Did I explain the coins, or was that just the practice? Oh my god. We haven't gotten to it yet. I'm not going to spoil it, but okay, I will. I've got to propose my theory. I've seen it happen, but I've never seen it documented, so it makes me question myself. AI, like, sure, they can cheat. Mario and Luigi as AI opponents can turn invincible with a star whenever they want. I haven't explained the items either. But, yeah, that's not fair. So if they touch you, you spin out and you lose a lot of coins, and, like, you have to, like, build your speed completely back up, and it sucks. It is cheating. But that's not even the worst part. Not that they have unlimited items, not that they have rubber band AI. No, no, no. Oh no. They can go through thwomps. And they can jump your items. Red shells. Okay, let's start with green shells. Green shells, I think I've used one. You throw them at your opponents, makes them spin out. Classic item. You can throw them behind you if you're in first place, which I've done. You have to hold down while you press A to shoot a red shell or a green shell. Red shells can only be thrown forward. They are homing, but I'm in first place, so there's no use in wasting it if somebody passes me. However, in this game, yeah, they can just... Oh, the feather. I got the feather at some point, I think. That used to be exclusive only to this game. It lets you jump really high. It's really good for getting shortcuts, as it's a lot better than an R-hop. And, yeah, they just have an infinite amount of those, too. They can only use one item each plus the feather whenever you throw an obstacle. Or sometimes you'll throw a red shell, like homing, like somebody passed you, it's right at the finish line, you want first place, you need it to win the circuit based on the point system, and it'll just fall off and die. And you wasted it, or they'll just jump it. Banana peels, you spin out, simple. Poison mushrooms, I told you what they do. They make you small, and if anybody touches you, they run over you and you flatten, instead of just being bumped and losing a coin. I think you start every race with 2 coins. If you have no coins and you get bumped, you spin out. There's different like degrees of spinning out, but oh my god. The hazards, what, like warp pipes act like walls. You got the oil slicks, which make you spin out, as you could have guessed. But all in all, oh, those are called, ooh, what are those called? They have a neat name. Zippers, I think. Pretty sure they're called zippers. I've been playing way too many racing games lately. I've been trying to limit it down because my roommate bought a couple racing games, Team Sonic Racing. I bought him Sonic Riders for Christmas, and well, that's it. But I didn't want to get too big into those, and plus I didn't want to get too big into those anyway, because like I haven't played every Mario game there is to play. Oh, okay. You see at the bottom, if an enemy is about to throw an item behind you, it will replace the map with a screen showing you that they're about to throw an item and watching them throw it, which is really cool graphically. But we saw Yoshi spin out in the little video. Yoshi can throw Yoshi eggs, which you guessed it, make you spin out. Bowser throws fireballs, which guess what, make you spin out. Donkey Kong Jr. easily the most harmless of all, because banana peels are not that bad. Koopa throws green shells, like stationary green shells, that act the same way, except I think their damage, so to speak, is worse. But easily the star, which we haven't gotten yet ourselves, because it is very rare to get one in first place. In this game, the items you get are based on what rank you are and what type of track you are on. And anyway, it's very rare to get a star in first place. I think it is technically possible, but I've never seen it happen. Well, that's the end of the 50cc Mushroom Cup and Flower Cup. So I think I'm about to end it off and cut the file. But, oh, don't worry guys. I'll be right back with some more Star Cup. And then we will move on to 100cc, which actually presents a challenge. Yeah, the champagne, Bowser and Peach in the Japanese version, or Bowser chugs the champagne and Peach sips it and is drunk. They cut that out of the localization for good reason. It makes me kind of uncomfortable to think about Peach being drunk, because she is a very child-friendly character. Okay. I will see you guys next time. Sorry that there's no wacky, exciting moments yet, but don't worry, they'll come soon. You just wait. I love you guys. I'm LP Master 6.